Hello and welcome to another update video on SUI. Here on the SUI chart, we are still holding our Fibonacci support area between $2.64 and $3.17. This is our wave 2 support area here after the price rallied in a 5-wave move up into the July high. Price topped here twice in this area already around $4.30. Needless to say, this is going to be a very, very important level that needs to be broken to the upside going forward. And the price could then start a third wave rally from here, from this area. But below $2.65, I have the first sign of failure, basically. The formal invalidation point, however, for this 1-2 pattern is the swing low here from June at around $2.29, $2.30. So we have a 1-2 pattern, just waiting here for evidence that a low has formed. In the very short term, we could make a case for maybe a little bit more downside. I cannot rule that out, but from a daily chart point of view, you see that the bias is bullish, but also that we haven't got any confirmed low in place on the local time frame. This can happen very quickly in crypto, yeah. So we can get very, very fast movements, and suddenly the market decides to make a turn to the upside, and then things happen very, very quickly. So it can be difficult to wait for all sorts of confirmations, because sometimes when the confirmation is there, the volume is already there and the price has already moved. At the moment, we're clearly in a correction. What I always find interesting is when we take a look at the volume indicator, and I really mean the volume indicator, not the VRVP, so volume. And you can see that volume is really reducing. It's really, really reducing. And I'm just waiting here basically for a sign that we get a breakout of volume candles. When we get close to the end of a wave 2, volume is typically very, very low. That's precisely what we see right now. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Keep an eye on volume candles. When we get breakouts on the volume indicator, that can be an indication that also the price is actually breaking out. Looking at the shorter time frame on the SUI chart, again, I still have no evidence that a low is in. The market is moving up in very, very ugly patterns. I gotta say, this might be a 5-wave move up, but it's not very clean. Okay, it's not very clean, and it would really only be a 5-wave move on a very small time frame. Yeah, it's not very clean. So many ways how this could be interpreted. I could, for example, say that this is, well, an A wave, a B wave, and a short C wave, but that doesn't really align very well with guidelines. We could say maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a diagonal pattern, but then this internal wave 4 was very deep. So either way, I don't want to speculate too much here. What is my first indication that we have bottomed is a break above $3.53. That remains very consistent with previous updates. I have to say, though, that this internal bounce here is a little bit high for a 4th wave. Okay, it's a little bit high for a 4th wave. And because of that, there is a chance that we attempt an upside breakout. The price has already reacted to our Fibonacci support area. And please note that the wave labels here on the smaller time frame, they are not meant as absolute predictions. It's more about understanding when we get the next first clear 5-wave move up. Not yet, okay? And also to understand when do we have a first invalidation point. That's here the green line at $3.53. First invalidation of a move to the downside doesn't rule out completely new lows, but it will reduce the likelihood. And so I'm watching the $3.53 level as a first indication of a low. Surely, I mean, there are few ways how this could be interpreted, but the volume is low and we just need some kind of a breakout signal, and that comes with a move above $3.53. Better signal that a low is in would be a move above the $3.87 level. That's the update on SUI. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.